Hey everybody, this is Fragrant Ray here to do a This Is on Apples to Apples.
Yes, I love this game now. I've never played it before today, but I love this game now.
It is so fantastic. We'll get into why it's an amazing game in a bit, but let's do a little bit talking about it first.
Let's do it.
This is of course, the Xbox Live adaptation of the board game by, I think it's Mattel.
I believe so.
And it's a fantastic game. I just remember drunkenly buying it during the first PAX East, storming into the convention going, here's my money, give me game. And then playing it with a whole bunch of people and had a fantastic time.
Were you the Hulk at PAX East for like 10 minutes?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
cool.
Here, buddy. It's exactly how it went.
Gotcha.
I may be forgetting things because I was a little drunk, but you know.
A little bit.
Whatever. But the way that the game works is that there's a green card that is an adjective.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to match it with a red card, which is a noun.
Yes.
And then hilarity ensues.
Very much so.
But first thing that's in this game is there's a single player, which you'll probably play for about 10 minutes and probably won't play again.
It's like Boggle, like the board game Boggle. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, it is. It doesn't seem like it works. And I've seen some people going, I played the trial, and it doesn't seem like apples to apples, because that's pretty much the trial is a single player.
Yeah, Trials single player. I mean, I understand they have to put some kind of single player element in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's there just, to keep yourself busy, but multiplayer is where it's at, obviously.
And the multiplayer is amazing.
Yes, it is.
That is why this is quickly skyrocketed into probably my favorite game to play online. That's a arcade game.
Yeah, I had work to do today, but I said we were going to play like 2 or 3 games. We ended up playing like 15. Lost like an hour and a half, but
Yeah, because we were filming, because you're going to see a lot of the footage of what Ray's talking about in this video of us playing these games. And that file, when my Xbox like crashed, you're like, thank God, and left.
Yeah, that was my cue. I'm like, all right, I think it's time to actually go do stuff now.
Yeah, and it's about a 50-minute file of just us playing the game, and we had so much fun.
We got a lot of
playing it.
games done in 50 minutes too, and they're really fast.
Yeah, that's the big thing about this game is you can play it with a minimum of 3 and a maximum of 6 on Xbox Live, and you can also do 4-person local, which is they handle local pretty well too.
Oh, okay.
And if you're wondering how the game plays, like the actual game plays, in the trial is the local multiplayer. Unfortunately, there's no live multiplayer in the trial, which is, I hate to say it, kind of dumb.
Yeah, it's hard to advertise the game without the online stuff.
And that's really why you're going to be playing this game.
yeah.
But it is a ton of fun, and they do one cool thing, which is to kind of mix it up, which is they put in the golden cards,
Yep.
which they're kind of like, I guess the best way to describe them is punch the dick cards.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you're doing to other people in the game. You're just punching them in the dick.
Yeah, you're
and
being
either
an
taking
asshole.
their points.
Asshole cards.
Yeah, they're asshole cards. And that's a nice thing, though. You can actually turn them on, turn them off when you're making a game. So
Yeah.
you don't have to always use
Now
them.
that's only in the Xbox Live version, right? I've never played the actual physical.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless they're added in newer versions, because about 10 feet from me is my box of apples to apples that I did buy at PAX, and there were no golden apple cards in that.
Gotcha.
There's also no write-in cards that I've noticed, so you can't make, like, my favorite red card is I have a red card that says anal.
Oh, well, that can be used in almost any situation.
Exactly. It's like visionary anal.
Gotcha.
But let's dig into some of these achievements, because it's an interesting list, I gotta say. And for a list that's like 90% multiplayer, it's actually not a bad list.
All of them are multiplayer except one.
One.
Yeah. So.
Well, one of them is, another one is technically a single player achievement, and one is both.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna start off with, which is to complete the single player tutorial, which is
Just
the single player achievement.
yeah, that's the one. I think it's just you have to beat the first level. That's it.
You have to do it's the one they're marking all the words in blue. You'll probably be seeing it at the beginning of this video. But
Yeah.
the words marked in blue are that.
Super simple. You can do that in like 2 minutes.
And then a kind of achievement that you're used to, which is called Social Addict, which is to enable the social integration.
Apparently, they got the idea from Cabela's 2012 and thought it was a great idea to implement Facebook into this game. But at least this makes sense with Facebook, kind of. But yeah, it's another Facebook achievement.
And what it does is it posts your achievements that you get on Facebook and the game, like your scores, like how you do in the game
Yeah.
on Facebook, which is kind of cool. And then when I register, it's like, it's coming soon to Facebook. Yeah, that's not going to take Facebook by storm.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
No, well, you still got Farmville and stuff. Do people still play that? I have no idea.
Appleville.
Yeah, oh god.
Then the other quasi single player achievement is Appleopolis. That's also fun to say.
Yes.
Which is to unlock all the Apple avatars.
Now,
and
it's
you
not
do-
Avatar Awards. It's just in-game avatars for your in-game
Yeah, it's who you
character.
play as.
Yeah.
And you can either do it by beating the single player, which is the hard way, I'd say,
Yeah.
or win 48 rounds. I believe that means win 48 green cards.
Yeah, it's much easier than beating the single player. There's like 12 levels in the single player. I got to like 7, and I just said, fuck that.
Yeah.
It actually gets pretty difficult.
It does. Probably within the first 2 hours, I had that achievement, so I already have that one done.
All you gotta do is just play online.
And now we're going to get into the golden card ones. There's actually quite a few of these, so we're trying to go through these a little quickly.
Yeah.
Which is Falling Far from the Tree, which is to play every apple for himself card 5 times. Which is you steal a point from a player, which you get after your first win.
Yeah, so you'll have that gold card almost immediately.
And before we dig too deeper into these, you get the first one at 1 win, and the final one's at 30 win 1 games. 1 games. So by the time when you get to 30 wins, you'll have all the golden cards. You have to wait for them to be dealt to you, though.
Yeah.
And then we have Rotten to the Core. I don't know why I didn't arm pump.
Whatever. You gotta amplify it up.
Exactly. Which is to be targeted by the Rotten Apples card 10 times. Which is that happened to me a few times during this, and I kept yelling at you guys, going, "You're a dick!"
Yeah. You just simply missed the turn. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, and when you're playing a 3-person game, I think you hit me with that.
No, that was I think Ben hit you with that.
Yeah, and it ended up being like, well, there's one person that can put down a red card. You win!
You win! Free point! But that'll obviously be a lot more fun when there's like 5 or 6 people.
Exactly. And up next we have No Apples for You. Which is to play the Yes, We Have No Apples card 10 times. Which is to block golden apple cards. Which is probably going to be a very popular
Yeah,
one.
exactly. If you have a lot of points, you want your points taken, it's like, well, bam! And then there you go. You're safe for a turn.
And then the Apple Apocalypse.
Nice.
Which is to be the second player to play the upset the apple cart in a single round. The way that this card is described, I assume it means that it makes a new green card come out, which that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because that would kind of completely change things up. Like, oh my god, it's all different now.
Probably the least dangerous of the
least dickish.
Yeah.
But the last one was the achievement of the week on AOE, which is all your apples are belong to us.
Yep.
Which is to play the apple tart card 10 times, which is you pretty much you're like, no, I get points this round card.
There you go. You can use that card to get to like start your comeback.
Yeah.
If you're down.
Well,
by a
don't
bunch.
call it a comeback.
Been here for years. Yeah, just play that card and free points or free point.
Which is be kind of cool. I wonder if it stacks though.
That would be a little OP. You just play 5 of those in a row. Oh, look at that! I just won, guys. Good game.
Stretch. Oh man.
No big deal. Let me just flex. Yeah. Okay. And then the last achievement is an apple a day, which is to reach the Orchard rank in Xbox Live, or Orchard, however you want to say it.
Even simple words you can't say.
Nah, I'm a silly man. And you get that by playing 500 games, which seems like a lot, but when you can finish a game in like a minute or 2.
Yeah, and then it's not like you're going to be like, oh man, I have to play this game 500 times. You're like, yes!
Also, thankfully, you don't have to win 500 games. You just have to win 30 or 48.
Yeah, 30. It's 30 and 48 rounds.
Okay, so you only have to win 30 times. And then 500 just by playing, so that's pretty cool, I will not lie.
Yes, and they've also announced there's going to be DLC in the future for this game, which is going to be more cards, more avatars in the game, etc., which I can't wait for.
I'm hoping this turns into like the new Uno.
Yes, the more epic, amazing Uno.
And the one with less dicks, because there's no cameras in this game, thank Christ.
Well, they're probably dick cards.
Oh, yeah. Just phallic cards. Nice. Can't wait for that pack.
The dick DLC.
Yeah, the dick DLC. ... No, literally, it's all penises.
That's the full name.
Yeah, I'd buy it.
Yes, you would, I know. But, so you guys should go pick this up and be ready with your Helen Keller cards.
Yes, it's only 800 Microsoft points or $10, so it's pretty cheap.
And awesome.
Agreed.